you state your name and the district you live in? You have 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Matthew Hotard, 66 Red Oak Drive, Kenner, District 5. I came up here and spoke last month. I'm with the fire department, 14 years, and I'm also with the Kenner Firefighter Association. Well, I knew where I was going to start when I got up here, but after the last discussion, there's a lot going on in the fire department, a lot. After the last meeting you all had, we weren't able to attend. I can tell you that listening to the fire station, it's a rough thing to hear because we are in a rough state to begin with as a department financially. I think that moving forward, I know I spoke before about this being a progressive department. It wouldn't be right for me to come up here and not say that I think now is really the time for the council to consider that we need to get away from taking from the general fund from the city. I mean, again, our mills generate roughly $5 million, and even if it's over that, it rolls back into the general fund regardless. We keep going back to the fact that we don't have money, we don't have money, we don't have money, and it's really hard for us in the station to hear that we're not getting a station, or that the station's going to take longer than was told to us, or that we were led to believe. Our starting salary is at $8.92 an hour. I mean, we have neighboring departments that are in the teens, and we can walk across the street to Chick-fil-A and Cane's and make $13, $14 an hour. People that do the job do it because they love it, and it's because it's calling. But nevertheless, to hear that we are now having to fight even harder, or that we're even more of a deficit as a department that is severely underfunded, it's rough. I'm telling you that it's rough to hear that. I think now is the time to really discuss whatever it takes to help fund this department so that we don't rely on the city's money. I mean, I heard the number, I heard the $8 million, and that's great. I'm sure there's a lot of departments in the city that could use that money. But if there's any way to alleviate some of this problem with the department and our salaries, our trucks, to help us get stuff to where we're not constantly pulling and not constantly wanting and talking about serving the citizens. If we could tell him the shape that our equipment and our trucks and our stations were in, I'm sure he would be just as upset as he was about the medical stuff, which we are trained, sir, and I know they told you that, but it's just rough to hear, and I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, and I keep repeating myself, but it's because I'm trying to impress upon you that we truly do need the funds to run this department properly. Our chief put in for a budget. I really have no idea what is in that budget. I know it's going to be a good amount, but again, those funds, the problems that are right now, that we need to fix and can fix right now, I ask that be looked at, because we are losing firefighters. I mean, in the past year and a half, we lost six people to different departments. And that's a hard thing to hear too, because those are our friends, those are the people we work with, and that's not just a brand new guy, this guy's been here for some years. And the truth be told is that they left for financial reasons. It's not because they don't love working in the city and they don't like the station, they don't like where they work. And I'm just telling you these things because I'm not sure if anybody tells you that. And so I just wanted to be honest and can tell you that. And I just think that we really need to look at funding the fire department properly, because that would at least alleviate some of the money from the general fund and keep us up to date competitively with salary and also with our equipment working properly. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments, sir.
Thank you.
And for your service.
Thank you very much.
See no other people wishing to address except for the chief.
When you said $8 million, I saw his eyes really big.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. It's actually good to see some of these young firemen getting involved, instead of me coming up to the podium and stating all the problems and trying to address all the issues that we've heard over the past couple of years from members of the public. You know, tell you you've seen the videos and the pictures and these sorts of things as far as the fire service goes. And I'm just glad these guys, I didn't ask them to come, you know, but it's good to see, for you guys to hear that we are facing a lot of problems within the department due to lack of funding within the service. These guys start off at $8.92 an hour, you know, and that's been that way since 2004. So part of my budget, like I told them, I'm putting in to bring them up to a decent wage to make these things happen, as well as the equipment that should have been retired some years ago. as well as the repairs and the rebuilds of the fire stations. They mentioned the $8 million that we have, and I hope you seriously consider putting that towards Station 38 so we can get that built for these guys. The day I brought the trailer to the property for these guys. I apologize to them because I didn't want them in the trailer. We needed them at that location because we were pushing that time limit by having them so far out at 39. And we lose so much coverage by not having that station built. And with our rating coming up, we need to make certain we do that too for that section of the community, District 1, that's involved that station protects. So that, you know, if we do have the extra funding in the budget, if the funding that was supposed to be there that's not there, that you know, all this was in place before I got here, that we need to make certain that we can build this fire station for these guys and get them out of the trail and protect that area of the community. So you'll be hearing a lot of details when I submit my budget, because it does have a lot of stuff in there. In addition to the pay raise with the medical services that you heard, Brian mentioned that the community needs that we respond to. So I just ask you to, you know, give that some consideration going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.